Zakk's a great guitar player. I mean, there's few people in the world that you can just hear a tone and know who it is, and Zakk's one of those people. He's one of those guys that when he starts playing, I'm going to listen until he stops, because it's that interesting. Even me being a guitar player, I'm that into it.
He's a legend for me. I mean, he's one of my top 5 players of all time. You know, he's one of the reasons I play the way I do, and for millions of people around the world. And I think it's only right that, you know, you can't get any bigger than him. So there's no better choice to give a roasting to, you know. And I think he'll take it all in good spirits as well. So.
Are you going to do any roasting as well? Are you gonna
Not personally, no. I'm going to keep my mouth shut just in case he gets pissed off. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, he's lived life to the fullest. He's done everything in a huge way. You know, from when he was drinking to, you know, I mean, he's just larger than life. Unbelievably influential guitar player. He's my bro. He's my friend that makes him a legend. I don't know. He's f***ing Zakk Wylde.
He's just, you know, one of these guys that just able
We're heckling all night long.
Yeah. You know, his music is unbelievable, and he's able to survive and move along and be strong. He's great, you know. And he played with Ozzy, he played with so many people, and it's awesome, man.
Zakk Wylde, everything about the man, from his playing to his look, the damn Les Paul, everything about that man is legendary.
Zakk's a legend because he stepped into a situation that, you know, a lot of people were watching, you know, and he brought his own style and his own guitar playing and his own flavor to a man who was already a legend, and then helped create some of the best rock and roll that any of us had ever heard, you know. And his whole style has been so copied so many times. I don't honestly think he gets enough credit for what he does and how much he's influenced other people, you know.
Yeah, just a lot of penis jokes.
Yeah, and a lot of mean stuff that I've wanted to say to him for a long time. And he's a big guy and he's frightening. So this is where we're allowed to actually attack him, and he has to sit there and smile.
Why is Zakk a legend in your opinion?
Look, he's played right next to Ozzy for all these years. He's a Jersey guy. We're Jersey guys, and he's just an animal.
And he's also respected by other musicians. I think that kind of goes in with making somebody have legendary status, is the way other guitar players look at him. And other guys who are into metal, everybody loves him. He's been around for 20 years. And again, he's played on some of Ozzy's best stuff in the last 20 years. Although I do like Scream a lot with Gus G.
Good luck tonight.
And I do miss Jackyl. So I guess f*** Zakk.
It's tone, it's attitude, it's the songs. I mean, all those solos that everybody knows, and he's just like any good guitar player. They have a sound that the second you hear them, you know, whether it's Van Halen or it's Randy Rhoads or Zakk, like the second you hear it, you know who that is, and he's one of those guys. And he's, you know, he's known to kind of have a sense of humor, which always makes the best target too. Like, there's some guys, some guitar players where you'd feel mean if you were going after them really hard, and you know, I don't know that I would go that hard on Eddie Van Halen. I'd kind of feel bad for him, you know, he's been through so much. But Zakk, I know Zakk's just going to laugh it off, you know.
You know, I've known him all of his career, so from the early Ozzy stuff, so, and I've seen the metamorphosis of what is become Zakk. So I'm smiling because I've seen it all, and I shouldn't say all the naughty bits, but he's a really crazy guy, a lovely bloke, a family man, and he's come full circle. I just think it's an amazing event for him. I know it's here to knock the shit out of him, but it's a good man, and I love him, you know.
Because he's a Viking bastard. That's what he is. He jumps out there and just rips the hell out of it. He came out from the get-go on this one goes to 11 attitude, and now he's turned it up even more.
He's self-proclaimed legendary, so everybody believes him now. You know, first off, he started playing with Ozzy, right? And then, what was he, 18, 19? And he hasn't stopped ever since. And look at everybody here for Zakk. It's pretty amazing, pretty awesome. So we all got to come here and pay our support, you know?
Think of the shoes that he had to fill, and just initially, right? You go like, Tony, oh jeez. Here it comes.
Here we are.
I brought it up.
Tony Iommi, Randy Rhoads, Jackyl, right? This is no joke of a guitar playing scenario to get filled. And here he comes, plucked out of a gas station in the middle of Jersey, 18 years old, steps in, owning it, reinventing it, you know, putting his stamp on who he is, taking all those guys, mashing them into one, getting up there and owning it, and can't be replaced. You know, he's an icon. He's his own guy. People don't play.
Oh yeah.
He can pick up the same guitar you and I can pick up, and it sounds different. It just there's something special about what was given to him that no one else has.
Zakk is a legend because he followed in the steps of Randy Rhoads and Jackyl. I mean, playing with Ozzy immediately puts you in guitar legend status, and I think he kind of took what Randy laid down and took it to a whole other level. And I mean, the tone, the playing, the attitude. He's a true guitar hero.
Jack, he's just is so hardcore into it, and he pays respects to his predecessors, but he does, as Mike says, takes it up to a new level, and he keeps his youthful enthusiasm all the time. And whenever we record, we always put up pictures of Randy and Eddie just to draw the inspiration, and that's awesome because he never gets jaded if you keep that youthful enthusiasm always.
Here's the deal. All of us are getting massacred tonight. It's going to be a freaking massacre, not just for Zakk, but for all of us. Because when you get on the panel, which I didn't even think about at first, you are under the gun as well. So this isn't a Zakk Wylde roast. It's also a Corey Taylor roast, a Chris Jericho roast, a Jimmy Norton roast, whoever else. It's a Sharon Osbourne roast. But I think all of us are grown ups, and I think we'll be okay.
Black Label Society, everything. That man's just incredible. So it's going to be kind of exciting to see everyone kick his ass tonight.